Coming from Belgium, I always had to travel in search of good waves. The last 3 days I drove 3,000 kilometers to a place I've never been before, Lofoten, Norway, somewhere in the Arctic Circle. Here is where my journey starts, and the south of Portugal is where it ends, and everything in between, my stories from here to there. Lofoten is such a crazy place. It doesn't even matter if the waves are good or bad, just watching the scenery just makes me happy all the time. The weather here is crazy. Like one moment you're sitting in the sand with blue skies, the next moment you're in the middle of a snowstorm and freezing. I always want to make a trip along the entire European coastline and check out the uncrowded waves up north and mix it up with the well-known spots down south. So it's all about seeing new places, cultures, surfing fun waves, but most of all just about having fun. We left Lofoten 2 days ago to go check out some new places in Norway. Yeah, the road was blocked and someone came up to tell us that we're stuck in here for the next 2 hours. Thanks to this tunnel thing, we arrived like pretty late in the afternoon here, and by the time we got here, the wind picked up and it was raining. We were first planning to go to another place in Norway like upcoming week, but the forecast isn't looking too good for there. And I saw the waves coming to Denmark, so we decided to leave tomorrow and drive to Denmark and hopefully get some fun waves there. Really windy, but yeah, there's fun shore breaks everywhere over here, so yeah, it was cool. We just decided to hit the road again, and we're gonna drive to Germany now. I don't know the place of the name we're going to. I found it on the internet, but yeah, I forgot it. I'd say my GPS, so we're definitely getting there today. So we just got in Germany, and yeah, the ocean should be just here, just close to the hotel, so we're gonna have a look. pretty long walk. Like if there's gonna be waves, it's gonna be crazy to go surf. Probably take like 15 minutes to get to the ocean. It's that flat, so tomorrow will be more than that flat, which means we came here for nothing. The forecast said it would be small, but it didn't say it was going to be that small. There should have been little waves. So we went to a German festivity last night. It was a lot of laughing. It was classic. Yeah, now I just got a phone call from my brother. He said like there's fun little waves in Belgium, clean waves. So we're gonna hit the road and go to Belgium. After 2 months on the road, I'm in Ostende, Belgium, and I'm here for a couple of days. Stoked to be home. Hey! Yeah, I'm happy to be here and see my brother, my family, my friends. And tomorrow there should be some fun waves, so hopefully it's good. Belgian chocolate. Let's check the waves. It's early morning, should be something. Oh, sick! Nice little clean lines. Yes, sick. High tide will be really fun. Stoked. I was supposed to stay here then for a couple of days, but then unfortunately my brother had a really bad accident while he was BMXing. I stopped the trip for a while till I would know he was better. So now we're 1.5 months further and my brother is doing already much better. We even went for a couple of waves the other day, so that was really nice to have a first surf with him again. I'm really keen to start the trip again, so I just checked the forecast for France, because that's the next stop. So yeah, let's go to France. So I'm on the way to France, and this week my girlfriend is joining me.
Hello.
The forecast isn't really good, but you never know with those French beach breaks, so hopefully get some fun waves. So we made it to France, and yeah, this is how I'm gonna be traveling next month. Just sleeping in the car and making our own food. It's summer now and it's warm, so yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I tell a joke, you breathe a sigh. I laugh aloud, you roll your eyes. Drove us both in battered bodies. Everybody's inside my family.
Starts to smell bad a bit over here, so I'm gonna wash some things. I'm at my friend's place to do some washes. So he's not here, but I can get in. And I'm gonna call him. See if I can clean some stuff. He doesn't pick up his phone, so I guess that's a yes. I just picked Phil up at the airport in Biarritz. Phil's coming to, all the way to Portugal, so it's gonna be sick.
Good times ahead.
So, first full day in the Basque Country, and it started off with a beauty. Started off with a cracker. Yeah, we went there with Jatir, it was really sick. So, yeah, my voice is still there, so I might go back to pick him up one of the days. Yeah, it's time to go search some waves now, and fuck. So yeah, now we on the way like more to Galicia, so it's been a fun party, now it's time to surf. Yeah, we just met those guys, and those guys are gonna base jump off the bridge, so yeah, we're gonna have a look.
Okay, thank you. Oh my god.
Hey boys, good luck.
Ready? Yeah. So they gotta be quick when we pick them up, otherwise
Well, here we are in the south of Portugal, more than 6,000 kilometers south from where the trip started in Norway. Unfortunately, in Spain and Portugal we didn't have too much waves, and I also have still that little injury in my foot, so I'm gonna go to Belgium now and have a scan and see what it is, so hopefully not too bad and we can surf again soon.
I don't want to leave this place. So many memories.
Surfing to me is everything. Just surfing around Britain and stuff, I've come to realise that the waves here are just as good as anywhere else in the world. I know that the reefs are there, and I know that, you know, there's gonna be somewhere barreling. I just need to find it. Two big things in my life, definitely my family and surfing, and I'm trying to combine the two. Yeah, it can be tricky sometimes, but you know, we've found a way to make it work. Nick is amazing, I love it. It's just a really nice place to live. It's really mellow, got loads of good friends here. Doesn't often get like, you know, world-class waves, but really fun waves all the time. Yeah, well, over the course of this project and, you know, just the course of my life anyway, I just want to get as deep into, you know, undiscovered parts of our country as I can. now we're just kind of starting to realise that there's just hundreds and hundreds of waves that no one's even found yet. All I do is like look at wind, weather, swell maps and everything, and then if I see something pop up that's going to be good, then I'll be going there the next day. My whole mission now is just to discover the potential we've got in our own sort of country. So it was about 4 years ago that I really got sort of passionate and decided to get out there and try and find new waves in Britain and in Ireland. And this is one of the first areas that I searched. I found this wave after a couple of days walking the coast. It's an amazing wave. It's the funnest left I've ever surfed nearly, and I named it Beefcakes. It's cold up here. It really is one of the only places in the world where you can go and surf on your own. And I mean, to take a friend there is a hard thing to do, but on the other hand, surfing it isn't special unless you share it with someone else. That one? No! Oh, my fingers aren't working anymore. Ah! After the first day we were stoked because it was really fun, but then we got back to where we stayed, looked at the chart and we thought tomorrow is going to be on, and it could be definitely the best we'd ever seen it. The waves are firing, but it's 40 miles an hour offshore. It's probably minus whatever degrees. There's not a soul in sight. And well, kind of stuck in the car, even though it's probably about 4 to 5 foot and disgustingly good right down there. Just trying to find the motivation to get changed. But yeah, I'm gonna do it because it's gonna be worth it 100%. No different to anywhere else in the British Isles or Ireland. Like the setups are like perfect, but it's so fickle. The weather plays a huge part. When you get it right, it's amazing. It's as good as anywhere in the world. 5:30 in the morning. We got up. I've been up since about 4 anyway because I couldn't sleep. Absolutely pumping. And this is summer in Cornwall. We can get up really early because it gets light so early. And we're going down the coast to a secret spot. Really punchy beach break. Frothing. We've had some really fun days down here in Cornwall. It's been really sunny. I've just checked the chart and it looks really fun for somewhere a lot colder. When going somewhere cold, essential ice. So we just drove for like 5 hours from Newquay, sleep overnight, 4 hours on the ferry, and then we're going to get to Ireland about 6 in the morning, and gap it straight over and try and yeah, find some waves in the morning. Hopefully it'll be sick. So we've been checking the chart for quite a few days and we've had such fun waves on this trip, but now it's finally coming together. I'm so stoked because it looks like it's going to be mental on a couple of the like heavier barrels and stuff, and over here in Ireland like the waves can get so sick and pretty heavy as well, so yeah, absolutely frothing. We'll see how we go.
It's always been part of my life to travel and move around. Like you do for contests, you go for a week and then you go to the next place for a week, and so I feel like I've been missing that like the last few years, just to actually spend a bit of time somewhere. During this project, the goal was to go to places I hadn't been or hadn't spent enough time and enjoyed and actually settled in a place for more than a week and just try and score some good waves at the same time. I've been living in Biarritz for 15 years now. I'm originally from the Caribbean, but I feel totally at home in Biarritz and feel like it's definitely my home, yeah. Yeah, I guess I got the travel bug. I mean, I definitely have trouble staying in one spot for a long time. Yeah, for the next few months, the plan is to check somewhere with his waves, check the charts, and then check where the next place is going to be good, and just head there. So from one place to the other, try and surf good waves and enjoy the place at the same time.
I can't believe I am hearing what you say. There are ice caps melting.
Yeah, the Mediterranean part of France is amazing. It's just a really, really beautiful place, and I hadn't been there for 15 years, and that's where I started surfing. I was planning on going back to the Mediterranean for a few years, and this year to go there, it all came together. Like, all the charts were perfect. It was pretty stressful at first because we rocked up and it was pretty much flat in the morning. And so we ended up just going and having breakfast, and we're pretty sure it was going to pick up. And next thing you know, we went back to the beach an hour later and it was already 4 to 6 foot. So it's pretty crazy how things change over there.
Why did you turn out to be so? It didn't too much time I let you go.
the waves we surfed were on like 2 islands, and it's like one of them used to be an old prison, so it was all like crazy backdrops and castles and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a pretty amazing place. Next episode, I'm off to California to check out a bit of big wave surfing and check out a couple of really well-known spots around Santa Barbara. I've been to California every year for the last 12 years for contests, but I'd actually never been north of LA and south of San Francisco. We were at my house looking at the charts. Sancho's like, let's go to Mavericks. I'm like, nope. He's like, yeah, we're going. All right, okay. I mean, what'd you get me into? Why am I doing this? And but now I'm really glad I did it. It was good. Like, the closer you get, you start seeing these massive waves, and I was on the boat just thinking, well, maybe this was a really bad idea. I had looked for 15 minutes and thought, right, if I stay on the boat, I'm never going to go out. So just ended up going out there and getting a few waves and coming back in and just enjoy watching from the boat as well. Yeah, and after that day at Mavericks, like, it didn't look like it was going to be that good like the day after and all that, so we just left and headed down south and surfed Rincon for like 3 or 4 days. I've always really wanted to surf there, like, just for all the, well, just because the wave is good to start with, and just there's been so many good surfers from there, and all the history of the place, the culture around it and all that. Mexico's like one of my favourite places, and it's like just long right-hand points. It was like I could surf that every day for the rest of my life. Good, that'd be perfect. Turns, barrels, everything. Even though it wasn't perfect, it's always fun, and yeah, I love the place. Mexico was a protest photo shoot, so basically went there to shoot all the new collection, and yeah, it was just good times, surfing, getting sunburnt and hanging out. Funny stories. Funny stories. I don't know. Was there?
There were.
No. No funny stories.
The orange color is in my blood. Scheveningen is where I'm born and raised. This is my sanctuary. The North Sea is a fickle bitch, but that makes it a special and rewarding playground. But it's time to get out of my comfort zone, surf heats, explore open oceans, and see how far up I can carry the orange flag. Scheveningen is the coastal part of the city of The Hague. It's where I always lived, and I still live to this day. Surfing in Holland, there's just so much anticipation and so much looking forward to the one moment where like all the conditions come together. I guess it's just a really different vibe than anywhere else in the world. So right now I'm just looking to step out of my comfortable little North Sea and move out to the open ocean. At the same time, it's just a personal goal, you know, to put myself out there, to take on new challenges, whether that's surfing heats or surfing in an exposed reef break or surfing more powerful waves, and try and land bigger moves. Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of my Stories from Here to There. I'm still in Holland. I know it wasn't the original plan, but I've been checking all the forecasts in Europe. Wasn't looking that special, so I just decided to stay home and surf the little waves that were around. I've been home for over a month now, and it's supposed to be summer, but it's not. It's been raining forever and the weather's been really bad, but luckily I get to escape because Protest is planning a little photo shoot in Mexico. Short trip for 5 days. Finally time to hit the road now. QS events are coming up. So let's hit the road. Jack? The first WQS event of the year for me went down in April. I reached the quarterfinals of the Vendée Pro in the north of France. I guess it's an okay result for me, but I didn't feel I was surfing like I know I can. I hope to do that at the next stop in Newquay. Came out of the water, surfed my first heat. I won it, so yeah, I'm really happy to get that first heat out of the way, and happy to make it because the waves were incredibly small. There was like nothing coming through. It was almost unsurfable. And normally I'm always the one making those tactical mistakes or missing the waves that you need to get through. So I was actually stoked that I managed to get a few waves where I could do a turn on and win the heat. Having a little rest, and then looking forward to the next one. After winning that first heat in Newquay, lost out in the second heat. Just wasn't myself. Made the wrong decision at the wrong time, took the wrong waves. Yeah, just surfing heats can be really confronting for me. Did the same thing in Lacanau. Just couldn't find any waves to work with.
then in white we have from the Netherlands, Yannick de Jager. Did a nice interview in the last Surf Europe. What's coming up? Ready to start. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Surfers in the heat 7. Yannick, I'm not gonna let you suffer anymore. It's not gonna do it for you.
US is definitely a learning curve for me. It will be good to stay myself during the heats. That's the main goal I want to get to, just to bring my surfing in the heat. But in the end, we always live in the now, and we checked the waves this morning, and it was absolutely pumping. Going to the secret spot, and it's supposed to be amazing. So, super stoked. Finally, some good waves again. Had a great time in the Basque Country. Sick night out in Bilbao, and now the swell dropped, so we're heading back to France. Beach break fun, here we come. Just arrived at Manchester Airport. We checked the forecast yesterday, and it was a little north swell coming in tomorrow. Instead of surfing it at home, we decided to fly across to the other side of the North Sea here in the UK. Ollie Adams is going to pick us up, and we're going to drive to the east coast. Apparently there's some really good point breaks up there, so it was time to check them out. Change all hearts into stars. Need to rethink all my values. I'm hand in hand with myself. It's 6 a.m. in the morning. It's 6 degrees as well. The rain is pissing down and it's super cold. The waves are probably going to be pumping. Yeah, this is what the Highlands is about.
Let's swim.
going back home, but might get back here next week because the forecast is looking good for some hidden British islands, and Ollie might take us there. So yeah, we'll see. We just arrived at some northern island somewhere above Britain, and what?
You can't say that.
We can't say that because Mr. Adams said it. But, no, we just arrived somewhere above the UK.
No, not above.
We just arrived at some British island, or Irish, or what the I don't know, French. It could be French too.
This is the too short, I know isn't you a desire. Give half a glance to a man and he thinks he's admired. But he don't know the half of what we've had, and he don't have the luck to be your man. If he goes one more time, I will make sure that he won't be calling you anymore. Windows only reflect one side. To see through, there must not be a lie.
We're here because Ollie found a really nice spot on this island, and I saw the footage of that and just wanted to get there as soon as possible because it looked like the most amazing spot on earth. Just such beautiful surroundings. And yeah, so we're here and the forecast looks pretty good.
Should we sing la 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 la
How do I start it?
It's been cool.
It's been cool.
Yeah, it's been cool.
Bicycles. Traveling.
Search good waves.
Great experience.
Orange.
Cold.
Extreme cold.
It all started 7 months ago.
My whole mission now is just to go and find new waves and discover the potential we've got in our own sort of country.
I always wanted to travel along the entire European coastline. So during the next couple of months I will drive from Lofoten, Norway to the south of Portugal.
Scheveningen is the coastal part of the city of The Hague. It's where I always lived and I still live to this day. So right now I'm just looking to step out on my comfortable little North Sea and move out to the open ocean.
During this project, the goal was to go to places I hadn't been or hadn't spent enough time and enjoy it and actually settle in a place for more than a week.
Coming to the Canaries was the perfect ending for the whole project, just to get us all together here.
During the course of this project, we've all been our separate ways, and we all had our personal goals, and we've all done different things. The setup we've got down here, set at the bottom of a volcano and get up every morning to search for waves and finish the day with a nice barbecue on the beach. It's just, yeah, it's amazing.
I found this wave after a couple of days walking the coast. It's an amazing wave. It's the funnest left I've ever surfed nearly, and I named it Beefcakes.
I've been competing the last 10 years, and this year was the first year that I could have time for myself and actually travel just to surf good waves or try and go a few different places and have it all come together.
Norway was the highlight of my trip for sure. Yeah, it was a complete difference between where the trip started and where it ended, especially also ending in the summer and starting in winter. So even from every country I went to, yeah, I've seen so many different places and everything changes so fast. So here we are in the south of Portugal, more than 6,000 kilometers south of where the trip started in Norway.
Well, the part I most enjoyed was traveling to the other side of the North Sea, scoring good waves in Scotland and some hidden British islands. That is what surfing is all about for me. Doing contests, I also learn a lot, not only as a surfer but also as a person. It's pretty confronting for me. It's out of my comfort zone. I'm not used to the pressure, not used to surfing heats at that level, I guess. So that's why it's interesting for me to do, and that's why I'm gonna keep doing that. The end of this story is just the beginning of the next story, and I think this project showed where I come from, and to me this is just the beginning of the road.
Once this is over, it's pretty much not going to be much different, just going to travel around and take time to go to new places.
I don't really know what's going to happen now, so yeah, I definitely have some plans in my head, so we have to check out what's possible and what not.
This is just the start for me. Like, I'm going to keep, doing this for the rest of my life, hopefully. So it's, there's so much to discover and to learn about spots that we've already found. So it's kind of endless.